Okay, the boy and I are about to watch The 100, the 7th season. And how long have you been waiting to watch this?
About 3 months. No, actually, the last time I watched was about last year's.
Last year about this time. Okay. Well, we're gonna watch the first episode of season 7 of 100 on Netflix. And while we're doing this, you check out my next video. And kick the intro. This is hazeqjonez, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget. And this is HQ videos for you. This is Dollar Tree video number 3 for me. And didn't really expect another shipment of videos this soon. I really planned on doing kind of what I've been watching video with a kind of a short pickup video at the end. So I'm kind of do a little both. I said, now I've been watching The 100, so I'll let you know where we're at in that series. And again, another Dollar Tree pickup video. So sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll see you on the other end of this video. I'm actually seeing some new titles in this shipment. I actually seeing some new Blu-rays in this shipment also. As usual, it's a little more DVD heavy and not that many Blu-rays, but still, seeing some pretty cool stuff, as well as some stuff that I already picked up before, like Stories 24. Was a decent movie. I have Clown Town, haven't watched that. Severance, that's a pretty good movie. What else do I have here? Armed, I know I picked that up a couple weeks ago. That's Mario Van Peebles. 1517 Paris, I picked that up. Bubble, I think I got that sometime last year. And a lot of stuff I haven't seen. I'm seeing some Christmas titles in here also. The Signal, I have that already. Is that Joe? Really? Oh, he's doing insurance commercials. Doing movies now? What else? 359. I was really semi-shocked to find as many new titles as I did the last location, so let's see if I have similar luck at this one. I don't have the movies out front like the last location. Let's see if they have them in the last place that I had last time I was out here, which wasn't that long ago, sometime last week. And yes, they have some more. Let's see what they have. New titles like Superman 2. I'll seeing that. I've seen this pipe pop up a little bit more lately with Ice Cube. Thank you. Thank you.
Go home. Thank you, dear.
And I'm seeing some familiar titles if I can stop dropping shit. and also some new titles.
Yeah.
All we had from last time, water party, like Trick Ouija House, Yachts, Territory 8, and watch a lot of these yet. The Blu-rays in here, but nothing I don't already have or not interested in. Able to catch a couple of buys at this location. Now, where the hell is my car? And this location has some front and center. Let's see what they have here. A little picture first. Gangster. Got that on Blu-ray. Played last time. New titles. Shuttle. I think I picked up last time. Get Shorty. Been seeing that a lot. The television series. Demon Warriors. Not a great movie. I watched that. Just an okay movie. They have their movies up front too. Again, DVD heavy as usual, but still find some titles. Not a lot of Blu-rays though. Yeah, I've seen the same stuff I saw at the last location with a few exceptions. They have all their movies kind of crammed up in here. So it looks like I might have to play a little Tetris and kind of move these things around to figure out what's what. Just takes the extra minute or two just to look through every little movie, because you never know, could be that one title that you're looking for that you can get for $1, as opposed to going online, eBay or Amazon, and paying $5 or $10 for it. So a little extra time not gonna hurt me. That movie Sinkhole, it's actually not a bad movie for kind of a made-for-TV, straight to DVD type movie. It's not too bad. Sinkhole. What are they hiding in here? Not like Sugar Babies or Mike and Ike's, but Butterfingers are okay. I'm more of a Reese's person, so check behind here. Little Tetris, move left. Like that. One more stop and take my happy ass home. They had their movies out, but they look like they've been picked over. Is there anything worth looking at? No. Get the hell out of here and go home. Okay, we're halfway through season 7 of 100. What do you think so far?
I think it's pretty good.
What do you like most about the season so far?
The different plot lines, and overall what it's about and what they're trying to accomplish. And I just really like how just the details of the season just all kind of line up together.
Okay. Back to season 7 of 100. We are back at the Black Cave, and another impromptu Dollar Tree pickup. It's actually a Wednesday. I'm actually downloaded my Wednesday video. It's actually going to be premiering in about an hour, about 30 minutes or an hour, while I'm actually doing another video for next week. So this is how fast the Dollar Tree movies have been coming in lately. So let me get these scanned in, and we'll get into these in just a minute. Okay, I have 61 titles scanned into my CLZ Movies app, and that's C as in Charlie, L as in Lima, Z as in Zebra. 61. One of them didn't scan, so it's probably more like 62. And let's get into it. We're going to start out with my man Danny Trejo in a double feature. And if you hear some other voices, that's my wife. She works until 7:30, and it's about 6:30 right now. But this is a double feature. Danny Trejo. I have Pastor Shepherd. I got it at another Dollar Tree sale. I don't know how long ago, but I didn't have The Burning Dead with Tom Downey and Danny Trejo. I don't know who Tom Downey is, but this is another E1 ITN release. And what's nice about this, it's actually two separate discs, Pastor Shepherd, which I already have, and Burning Dead. The Burning Dead. And like I said, usually with these sales, there's usually a trend on what's on sale. For this one, it's again E1 ITN. I see some Magnet releases and also some Scream. So that's pretty much, and I see a Warner Brother in there too. So that's pretty much the makeup of this bulk of movies that dropped at Dollar Tree. So Danny Trejo double feature. We have an Echo Bridge 5-movie joint, The Blood Trail Collection. And you have that on the back, which I don't like. They don't put the titles in there. You actually have to open this up to see what the titles are. Deadfall Trail, Monsters in the Woods, Occupied, Pelt, and Mange, I believe. And I know I have Pelt on another Echo Bridge multi-disc release. So, the Blood Trail Collection. Next, we have a Warner Brother release, double feature, The Curse of Frankenstein and Taste the Blood, Dracula, with the infamous Christopher Lee, the late Christopher Lee. And this is one of those double-sided joints, so there's no art on the work on the disc. The Curse of Frankenstein and Taste the Blood of Dracula. Let me get a little more light here. Maybe it's better. That's too much. Okay, right there. All right. Next we have, looks like it's an action adventure, 6 Ways to Die. I know Tom Sizemore, Bai Ling. I can't believe people still hire her to act. Well, I don't call what she does acting, but Bai Ling, Vivica Fox. I love Vinnie Jones, and I don't recognize Michael Walton. But it's a nice slipcover with this. It's another ITN. No, just E1. It's ITN or just E1. Looks like it's just an E1 release. As part of the Formula series, 6 Ways to Die. Next, we have a horror picture, a Magnet release, 2359, Time to Die. I'm assuming that's military time, so that's 1159. Inspired by a true ghost story. And the same artwork on the disc. 2359. Next we have 10 Cent Pistol, and this looks like a bank robber movie from the writer of Brooklyn's Finest. The Brooklyn Finest, I believe that was with Wesley Snipes, and I think that was Don Cheadle. I'm not positive. If you've seen that, if you remember off the top of your head, leave a comment in the comment section. Joe Mantegna is the only person I really recognize in this. It's another E1 release. Never tried out Smart or Wise Guy. So that sounds like a mobster picture, possibly. You got a nice blood splatter on the disc. 10 Cent Pistol. Next, I have a bootleg of this. I haven't seen this yet. Norman Reedus, and I believe is Jiman Honusu. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Air. And this is a sci-fi flick. 2 men, 1 mask, save humankind. And I love Norman Reedus from it escapes me right now. I'm back. Just had a little brain fart there. The Boondock Saints. That's one of the wildest kind of gangster action movies. I love Norman Reedus in that movie. But if you haven't seen this, Air. Sci-fi movie, suspense. Air. Next, again, it's close to that time, so getting a few new Christmas movies. Alone for Christmas. I'm wondering if David DeLuise is the son of Dom DeLuise, the late Don. Is it Dom or Don DeLuise? I don't know. I might have to look that up. Instant Christmas classic is Home Alone meets the Buddy movies. Okay, that sounds scary. And this is an asylum release, so you know it's low budget. So, Alone for Christmas. Next we have Ava's Possessions. The Exorcism is just the beginning. Another possession movie. I love my possession movies. This is an Orion release. I've seen a lot of Orion releases. What year was this? (2015). Looks like. Ava's Possessions. Next, it looks like we have a sports comedy, Balls Out, aka Intramural. And I don't recognize any, well, Jay Farrell, fantastic impressionist, excuse me. Didn't see what Saturday Night Live too long, which was fine with me. Saturday Night Live has been funny for years, in my opinion, with the exception of Baldwin doing Trump. But Balls Out, I take that back. It was also funny watching Jim Carrey do Biden. That was an excellent skit they had. But this is Balls Out on Blu-ray. Next we have The Benefactor, Richard Gere, and Dakota Fanning. I like Dakota Fanning also. I'm assuming this is kind of a suspense thriller. He's from the Allegiance. It was a trilogy of movie, Alliance. I can't think of the name right now, but I do recognize him. And this is a MGM release? I can't tell. No. I don't know who this is. Momentum release. You have the artwork. Next, this is I'm assuming this is some kind of rock biography or biopic. I'm not sure. It's on Blu-ray. Looked interesting. For $1, I'll definitely take a shot. It's an X-rated release. I've been seeing a few of those come through. Dollar Tree. CBGB. I'm not sure what that stands for. Next we have Chimera Strain. Can humanity survive? And a vertical release. Chimera Strain. It's getting a little dark, so there's some more light in here. Helps a little bit. This looks like an Asian version of Charlie's Angels. Chai Lai Angels. Chai Lai. A Filipino version of Charlie's Angels. Dangerous Flowers. Action has never been so sexy. And you would think after I watched the movie Vanquisher, I would have had enough of these type of movies, but I don't know, it can't be any worse than The Vanquisher, so I'll take a shot for $1. I'll buy that for $1. Charlie Angels, Dangerous Flowers. Next we have City of Sin. I found it very interesting with the cast that they had. Danny DeVito, Michael B. Jordan, Rosario Dawson. I never even heard of this, so. And I'm guessing this is some kind of noir crime movie, I'm guessing. This is in, who released this? SP. SP, I'm not sure who that is. City of Sin, looks interesting. Clean Skin, I actually have a bootleg of this. A lot of these are titles I recognize from Redbox from back in the day. I think this is kind of like an international thriller type film. It's E1 release. Brutal, upsparing thriller. The action scenes erupt, eliciting real excitement. Okay, we'll see about that. Clean Skin. What's this here? Inside artwork, or advertisement, I should say. Clean Skin. Next, I have the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1 and 2 on Blu-ray 3D, but I don't have the Lobster Claws is Coming to Town Holiday Classic on DVD. And I guess Christmas season's coming up, so I'll probably watch some crazy goofy stuff on my downtime with the kids, so thought I'd pick that up. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Lobster Claws is Coming to Town. We have another horror picture, The Covenant. And there's another movie called The Covenant. It's about a guy, a group of guy vampires. I think that was like 2015 or something like that, maybe 2009, somewhere around there. I'm assuming this is some kind of possession nun flick. It's a vertical release. The Covenant. We have The Cure with Sam Keeley, Ellen Page, and Tom Von Lawler. And I'm not sure if I watched this streaming or not. I can't remember, but I know I've seen this picture before, so I'm not 100% sure I've watched this movie, The Cured. And this is a Scream or Shout, Scream Factory release. Get that glare off. And usually Scream and Shout Factory releases, usually they're pretty good. Sometimes you get a couple of duds in there. The Cured. Next, trying to escape this glare. Can't escape the glare. That's better. Crazy Love. This just looks interesting. A jaw-dropping true story, a freak show of a fairy tale. Shocking fierce leaves your head spinning. I like different kind of stuff like this, and it's a Magnolia release, so it looks interesting. I'm always looking for those diamonds in the rough of those movies. Crazy Love. Next we have The Devil's Dolls, and I believe I saw this at Hamilton bookstores. I think they had the Blu-ray possibly. Another possession movie, an IFC midnight release / Scream release. It's a blind buy. And to my knowledge, no one is in there that I recognize. The Devil's Dolls. Next, it looks like it's an action, maybe suspense thriller, Dirty Lies. That sounds like something from my ex-girlfriend. ITN E1 release from the director of Twilight. I'm not recognizing any of the names of the people on here. Dirty Lies. Next we have, it looks like a documentary, a film by Greg Baker, The Final Year. I'm assuming this is about the final year of the ex-president Barack Obama. And despite what your political affiliation is or how you feel or felt about Barack Obama, I bet your ass misses him now. The Final Year. And this is again Magnolia release. Next, I actually have the entire Friday the 13th collection. I have the 10 box. I don't know if this is actually different than the one in the set. Matter of fact, let's see. Hold on. Okay, I broke out the box set of Friday the 13th. Can't talk today. And this is the 2009 edition. And I guess this is the Killer Cut edition. So what this is supposed to have, I guess, the theatrical cut and the special extended version, which is pretty cool because I was actually talking to my wife about actually watching the entire series for Halloween, since I've never seen all of these. I've probably seen bits and parts of maybe the first couple, but I don't think I've ever seen all of these. So I might be doing a marathon on Friday the 13th and throw this Dollar Tree special in there. Friday the 13th Killer Cut. At the Gate of the Ghost. I actually purchased this last year, probably around this time, but I got it on DVD and I've yet to watch it. I was hoping I could catch it on Blu-ray. I like these epic magnet Asian releases. Usually the colors are like very vibrant, off the chain. The martial arts is, I say, equivalent to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, that type of martial arts and special effects. So hopefully this is on that level. A Gate of the Ghost on Blu-ray. Next, seems like I've seen this streaming before, maybe on a flight back, a business flight, Going to America with Eddie Griffin. That's the only person I really recognize. Nahara Townsend and Josh Myers. Never heard of them. And this is another one of those SP releases. And if you know who Eddie Griffin is, he's old school comedian. Old school, along with Eddie Murphy was doing stand-ups. He's been doing stand-up for a while now. He's kind of a B actor doing movies. And I believe he had a stand-up maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. It might have been on Showtime or HBO. Eddie Griffin, Going to America. Next, A Golden Christmas, A Tale of a Puppy. I can't think of the name of the movies this is spawned from, but there's like at least two other Golden Retriever movies, and I haven't seen any of these. I'm sure my wife will probably love these. She loves animals, so. A Golden Christmas. So again, have a few new Christmas movies in here to watch, but have to get past Halloween first. And speaking of Halloween, interesting Halloween pick right here. Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. And I know this is a red box release because I remember renting this, but I haven't watched it yet. Somehow I have a bootleg copy in my collection. I have no idea how it got there. But you get the nice slipcover. And this is a Tribeca film release. And I love the little byline. Let me see if I can zoom in there. Teenage siblings Hansel and Gretel are shaken out of suburbia, and an intense new marijuana strain named Black Forest takes Los Angeles by storm. So, grabs you right there in the first sentence. Hansel and Gretel get baked, and don't recognize any of these names. Laura Flynn Boyle, I wonder if she's related to the late actor, that Danny Boyle. Tribeca Films. See if I recognize any of these movies. Halloween looks familiar. The other ones, no. Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. Next, I've actually seen this on Netflix, but I haven't watched it yet. The Headhunter. I believe it's some kind of apocalyptic type film. Trying to see if there's anybody in there I recognize. As far as the names I can see, can't see any names. Some vertical release. The Headhunter. Next, we have another horror film, Isabel. Adam Brody, I recognize that name. I don't recognize Amanda Crew, but it's not the name. Nice little slip cover here. Another vertical release. A lot of vertical releases in here also. I'm just noticing that. Isabel. I'm assuming that's Adam Brody. He looks familiar. Next we have an animation Blu-ray. Sean Astin, I believe that's from The Goonies, and Sandra Pena. I'm not sure if I recognize her or not. Canine. This is a broad green release. I believe broad green is now out of business, so that probably means this is out of print. And you have the DVD and the Blu-ray. Canine. Or what's in Spanish? Selección Canina. Selección Canina, I guess. Next we have Krampus 2. The Devil Returns. I have Krampus 1 Blu-ray, or the first Krampus, and pretty decent, kind of tongue-in-cheek Christmas horror movie. ITN E1 release. And nice artwork on the disc. And look, guys, this is already nighttime out. Let's see if you can get. It's nighttime already. Been a busy day. But back to this. Tiger Chen and Kung Fu Traveler. A Journey to the Past, Save the Future. So I'm assuming this is maybe a martial arts futuristic film, possibly, or just a futuristic film. I don't recognize Tiger Chen, and this is a Sinjim release. Not really familiar with them. Kung Fu Traveler. Next we have Lady in Black. I'm assuming this is a takeoff of The Woman in Black. She Can Never Forget. Another E1 release. And I'm assuming this is some type of haunting. Lady in Black. The Late Bloomer. Recognize that guy. I know Jane Lynch. She's one of the probably better straight women in Hollywood. You hear about straight men as far as comedy goes. You hear a lot about straight women. It's pretty funny. He's been in several movies as Whiplash. He plays both comedy and drama. He was in Stuber. And I'm not sure if I recognize anyone else. The Late Bloomer. This is, I don't know what that is. Momentum. Maybe that's a new company, Momentum. Never heard of that. Momentum release. The Late Bloomer. Next we have Legendary Beast, Kraken, Megajaws, Bird Monster. Mythical creatures brought to life. So I don't know if this is an actual sci-fi or it's like a documentary on mythology. It's a BBC release. Either way, I like documentaries and also beast movies, kind of like the Sci-Fi Channel stuff. Legendary Beast. This is like an action adventure, possibly suspense. Josh Duhamel and Josh Wiggins. Don't know who they are. Lost in the Sun. Nice little slip cover here. Another Momentum release. It looks familiar though. And I'm assuming this is again suspense, action, Lost in the Sun. Another one I remember seeing at Redbox, that Lila and Eve. Viola Davis, phenomenal actress. Jennifer Lopez, when she was dancing in Living Color, phenomenal ass. Lila and Eve.
And this is another E1 release. And I think this is more of a drama, possibly. Suspense drama, maybe. Lila and Eve. Next we have sci-fi. Possibly sci-fi, maybe kung fu, martial arts, Mercury Man. He knows no fear. A blast. Fantastic action sequences. Magnet is known for their Asian or martial arts movies. Mercury Man. Next is another Scream release, Mermaid, Lake of the Dead. I've been seeing a lot of, at least on some streaming channels, movies about mermaids. I don't know if that's a thing that's going on in film right now. The movie kind of goes in phases. Maybe it's in the mermaid phase. Mermaid, Lake of the Dead. And it's a Scream release. This is New World, and I believe this is like an Asian gangster film from the creator of I Saw the Devil, which I now picked up on DVD at one of these Dollar Tree movie drops. Like losing track now. This is a Well Go USA release. Yes, again, it looks like a Asian mobster film, maybe Yakuza or the Triads. I'm not sure which one. New World. You have Nightblade. Live by the pole, die by the blade. That's interesting. Live by the pole. Okay. It's IT1 E1 release. Nightblade. And now I know I picked this up. Todd Bridges. I picked it up, see Todd Bridges. So sue me. If you don't know who Todd Bridges is, he's from the 70s, 80s show. God, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right now. With Gary Coleman. Hold on, I gotta name this. Hold on, I'm drawing a blank on things today. Different Strokes is a show that Todd Bridges used to be on there with Dana Plato and Gary Coleman. Just had a brain fart, excuse me. That Nightblade. Next we have Outpost, Rise of the Spetsnaz. I have one Outpost movie which really wasn't that great. I'm not sure if this is related to this one or not. It's an X-rated release. And it looks like Nazi zombies or something like that. Outpost, Rise of the Spetsnaz. Next, I've never seen this version of Peter Pan, so that was a little interesting. It's an E1 release. Animation. And nice little slip cover. And the inside artwork. Next we have Pioneer, directors of Insomnia and the producers of Headhunters. Insomnia, that was with Al Pacino. I want to say late Robin Williams, if I'm correct. It looks like an underwater Leviathan type of movie. So interesting. Underwater suspense, abyss type movie. I'm guessing. Pioneer. Next we have Robot World, and this is who released this? SP release. I guess that's it. Maybe that's a new, I don't know, SP. I'm wondering if they're like an asylum type of company. Robot World. Low budget sci-fi, I'm guessing. Next we have Russian Bride. I recognize Corbin Benson, and that's it. Nice little slip cover. You have the vertical release. Russian Bride. Looks like maybe a revenge type picture or maybe a escape type picture. Next we have S.N. Man or Sandman. And I don't know if this is horror or suspense. Just looks interesting, darkly insightful, and entirely fascinating, provocative. So, Sandman. Next, we have Gina Carano from The Walking Dead, Scorched Earth. And I believe this is an apocalypse type film. I might have seen a trailer on this. One of those Citagem release. See inside artwork on the Blu-ray. Scorched Earth. Next, something borrowed. Looks like a romantic comedy. Kate Hudson. I recognize him. And that's just spotted it. Warner Brother release. Something borrowed. Blu-ray. And another Wild Eye release. I know this is a low budget sci-fi silent type picture. She-Bot, part woman, part machine, total destruction. And you don't have to be part machine and female to destroy things. You know that firsthand. But She-Borg. And we're almost down to the end. Shortwave, another sci-fi picture. Blind Buy. And let's see who released this. SDH, is that the release? Q-Mark Films, Q-Mark himself. Not really familiar with them. Shortwave, looks like a sci-fi, maybe thriller suspense movie. Super Collider, I've been watching a lot of these lately, those kind of disaster movie. Fire and Twister is really kind of low budget, crazy disaster movies. Super Collider, and this is Orion, Origin release. Next we have Surveillance, another Magnet release. I recognize Bill Pullman, don't recognize her. And this looks like some kind of twisted suspense thriller. Surveillance. And This Old Machine, this looks like more of maybe drama, adventure, suspense. I recognized him. These two, they look familiar also. Nice slip cover. ITN E1 release. Beg for Forgiveness. This is like maybe one of those Deliverance type movies, except without the banjo and hopefully without the rape scene. I can do without that. And Morris Chestnut, Regina Hall. I don't know Jazz Sinclair. I'm assuming that little tasty thing over there is Jazz Sinclair. When the bow breaks, temptation has consequences. Yeah, you don't dip your pen in the wrong ink, you're about to pay the price. And this is a Sony release. This looks like one of those guy mess with the wrong chick and get himself in a hell of a lot of trouble. That should be borderline horror for any guy. When the bow breaks. And last we have what looks like a Western horror. You got the Candyman. I believe that's Tony Todd. And West of Hell. This is The Last Stop. Another ITN 1 release. Nice cover art on the disc. And this is my middle of the week beginning of October, 2nd October, Dollar Tree pickup. So you know what part of this is. Let me separate the plastic cases, the DVDs, Blu-rays, and the artwork. Let me finish up and get you guys on your way. Hold on. Okay, we left off on episode 11, but I think you might have fallen asleep a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So I started back and we're gonna finish. What do you think about the season so far?
It's very good. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Don't forget, I'm forgetting you owe me one anime commentary.
Okay.
All right, back to the 100 and back to my Dollar Tree dollar movie pickup. Yes, we are at that part of the video again, have everything separated, ready to go back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy schedule just to hang out with me and pick up videos. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? It doesn't hurt, it doesn't cost anything. Hit the subscribe button. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Like, share, subscribe. If nothing else, give me the big thumbs up. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe. Peace.